Hey guys, now that we've had a bit of time to think about how we wake up to issues and how to stay woke to them, one of the things we have to decide is what, if anything, we're going to do. What actions are we going to take in our day to day lives to be part of the solution to problems of othering? Being angry about exclusion and inequity or feeling helpless to change enough of the world to make a difference for ourselves or for somebody else, those are both really normal and expected responses to waking up to how society treats many of us. And doubly true when we start to understand the terrible prices that are paid for that ugliness by individual people and by entire communities. One way to move past some of those feelings is to choose sustainable action with the knowledge that our actions have meaning. Wanting to expand belonging beyond ourselves can involve learning to ally with others. To ally, you have to continually act. This is not a once a day or occasional proposition. It is taking action to stand with others as often and as well as we can. Expanding our own perspectives, learning more, and understanding is necessary, but it's not allying. Thinking good thoughts about other people and hoping that they do well is also not allying. Ally is not something you are, it's something that you do. When you embrace new things, engage with difference, and when you endure the awkwardness and discomfort that comes with that, you can begin to shape your own experiences and mission in ways that include everyone and slowly stop excluding anyone. Now that you understand systems that hurt people and count them as less than valuable, you can ally with those who have been pushed aside and also make how you see the world much wider and deeper. Use the frameworks we discussed earlier this semester to recognize complex and overlapping problems. Draw a picture, make a diagram of what you're facing from time to time until you can instinctively see the layers and make an informed choice about where you want to create a change. Is it going to be with one person, one organization, one system? Ally is not a title that you give to yourself. It's an activity you either do or don't do. Kind of like Yoda says, do or do not do, there is no try. I date myself with that reference a little bit, but it perfectly applies to the idea of allying. Ally is a title that someone else gives you when they've experienced your allyship. Allying means walking with someone through an experience of othering that you share, or maybe one that's new to you. Allying can also mean standing beside someone who's hurting from exclusion or persecution and bearing witness to their experience. Allying also means making a space at a table where you've been welcome for a long time and that someone else has not been welcomed in the past. Empathy is required for allying, and the more you know, the more empathy you can tap into. When Martin Luther King said that in the end we'll remember not the words of our enemies, but the silence of our friends, he said something incredibly important, not surprising. I think that oftentimes, even though we might remember something that someone said that hurts us, we remember much more acutely when someone stood beside us and was silent and let us get hurt. So remember that silence is an action. It's not possible to do nothing, so you have to choose what you're going to do.